Hi, my name's Val, or Valeria. My friends call me Larry.
Hi, my name's Trina Barker, and I'm going to University of Arkansas. Whoopee!
Anyway, I currently go to Dartmouth College. So the way I kind of want to like structure this video is I want to give y'all like the picture perfect aspect of like the college admission and like my college application and what looks good on paper, or what doesn't look good on paper, and then kind of like the real side of like what was going on in my mind, whatever. Cool. Also, I said I was never gonna make this video because I was A, really insecure about my stats, and B, don't want people like comparing me and them, because I feel like I might lose in this situation. It just kind of shows like how weird college admissions are, because I do feel like my acceptances were mostly because of like things that were subjective, like I did an audition and then like I think my personal essay and interview were really well. Me crying in my interview. Anyway, yeah, so I was just like really insecure about my stats. Can't take a test to save my life. Hopefully I never have to ever again unless I want to go into graduate school. Okay, also look at my Dolly Parton. It says, "It takes a lot of money to look this cheap." Ain't that the truth? Starting off, I went to a public school in Houston. In the general Houston, Greater Houston area. I had 1,100 people in my class, 1,154, so 1,154 seniors in my class, which now I come to Dartmouth, and as I said in a previous video, like, my graduating class at Dartmouth is like almost the same size as my graduating class in high school, so great. Like, I think my school, it had to have like 4,000 kids in it, but so many people tell me like, your graduating class alone was bigger than my entire high school, and I'm like, But yeah, there was so many people in my high school, and so with the people that kind of had like the same schools in mind, like took the same amount of APs, same amount of extracurriculars, I kind of felt like I wasn't good enough, you know? But I kind of felt like everyone was just far more successful. So we were on the semester schedule, and I took 8 classes a semester. So there was like level, pre-AP, and then AP/dual credit, which dual credit is like if you want to like stay in Texas. No. So starting off, I know all y'all want to hear is like my grades. So I graduated high school with a 3.7 GPA, and I took a total of 13 AP courses. So my freshman year, I took human geography, and I got a 1 on that AP score. Like I said, not good at tests. My sophomore year, I took statistics and world history, which I both scored a 3 on. And I was 2 years ahead in math, and so I took statistics my sophomore year. My junior year, 2019, I took English, environmental science, physics, Spanish, and US history. So the English one is like English lang, and I scored a 4 on English, Spanish, and APUSH. And then a 3 on environmental science. That teacher got fired that same year, so we just don't talk about that AP score. And then I took physics 1, and I got a 2. So my senior year, I took physics, government, econ, English, and calculus. And I only took 3 APs because it was a pandemic and I just wasn't trying to do all that. I obviously got a 4 in English lit. I got a 3 in physics 2, and then a 2 in US Gov, which I don't know how that happened. And here are my extracurriculars. I'm just gonna do like senior year extracurriculars because that's kind of like what the colleges really saw, but for a lot of these extracurriculars, I did do it all throughout high school. So I was choir president. I was Spanish Honor Society president. I was a writing tutor for my school's writing center. I was Mu Alpha Theta vice president of communications. I was a member of National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, and I was a part-time mascot. I bet y'all didn't see that coming. I was a mascot, and it was so much fun. I was Mu Alpha Theta's sophomore of the year, so bow down. And then I was like a Patriots Pen region winner. Okay, y'all probably didn't know this about me, but I was published in a book. One of my poems was published in a book called Futures by the American Library of Poetry. And then I also did a summer program at Berklee College of Music, which I almost didn't pass because I turned in my final late, but that was fun. Here's a story. So I was one of 2 girls in my physics 2 class. We had to like kind of fight to like get it in school because they didn't offer it. I was one of 2 girls in that class. I took physics 2 because I found physics really interesting, and I was between like physics and AP bio, but I freaking hate bio. And so I was like, I can either get an A in bio, but I don't like bio, or maybe like a B in physics 2, but I really enjoy physics. So I chose physics, and then it was like a really cool dynamic, one of two girls. Yeah, guess what that other girl is doing? She flies planes now. She's a pilot. What am I doing with my life? Physics makes you just feel unintelligent. Also, I just kind of wanted to add really fast that this Physics 2 class was just so formative to me, and just being one of two girls in that entire classroom, and like just kind of doing it for myself. Like, knew I wasn't good at physics, and yet I still wanted to do it. At that moment in like my high school career, I didn't care about grades. I didn't care about it. I just knew it was gonna work out, and I was just kind of like, I want to do this for me, and I did. That being said, this is so funny. So pandemic happened, right? And so my physics teacher, very, very kind, he like sent out these like little like cards to everyone, because we were all like just a class of seniors, and on everyone like else's he wrote, "You are so intelligent, you are so smart, you really understand the material, you will be very successful in physics, like da da da." In mine, he wrote, "You tried really hard, and I really appreciate that." Okay, and so talking about scores, on my SAT, I got a 1280. Not even mad about it. I used to be so freaking insecure. I never wanted to tell anyone my SAT score. I was like, don't even look at me. I didn't take it. I didn't take it. The test took me, but I did not take it. I was not tutored for the SAT. I don't even think I really studied. I just kind of wanted to like get in, get out. I knew I wasn't good at tests, so I was just like, whatever. I took it twice. So a day in my life in high school. So in high school, I would wake up every day at 5:30. I would get to school at 6:45, and then I would have classes up until 2:35. I always had extracurriculars after, so I would stay until 4, and then I had work from 5 to 9. A moment of silence for high school Val, because you could not pay me today to be on that exact same schedule. I just could not do it. But I really enjoyed it in high school, so. Okay, but I just kind of want to add that I've kind of always had this mentality about school. Okay, hi, I'm editing, and I just wanted to say that I haven't felt this way my entire life. I kind of had to find this out the hard way my sophomore year of high school, but I do think that not making academics your entire life helps you be an all-around better applicant. But I go further into that in the next video. Okay, bye. Like, you just kind of do your best, and then don't really let it get to you, because I feel like you can just grow so much more if you're not like stressing out the entire time, and your entire life isn't just studying. Like, you actually go out there and experience stuff. And so I feel like that's even now like my kind of thought process towards school. I mean, like in the last video, like you see, like I wrote an essay about drag queens. Like, just don't take it too seriously, I guess. And it kind of took me a lot to kind of get to that point. One thing I will say, I will be honest about it, I'm not too ashamed of it. All throughout high school, as my mental health got better, my grades got worse. That being said, I never failed a class. I wasn't even on the verge of failing classes. I just don't think that they were really up to my standards, but I will say my grades got worse as my mental health got better and I got happier. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's kind of all that really matters. Like, I'd rather prioritize myself and my health and my happiness and everything else, I know it sounds cheesy, over some like numbers. Going on to my college application experience. So all throughout high school, I was like very well set in extracurriculars, right? Little did you know, I only took one folder and my choir binder to school. I applied to 4 colleges. I only got accepted into 2, one of them being Dartmouth. And I just kind of feel like that's how the college admission thing goes. Like, some schools only look at your stats, some schools look at how well-rounded you are, and then like some schools are like, I don't know, like a weird mixture of both. But here we are, a month away from attending a study abroad from your dream school. And, well, was it really my dream school if I only really know about it from Gossip Girl? But I hope y'all enjoyed the stats video, or somehow found it like at least somewhat useful. Like, your entire life doesn't have to be academics, and you can still get into your dream school. How about that? You can take one folder and a binder to school, watch one season of Gossip Girl, and have your entire life changed. That's so dramatic. But I'm trying to end this video on a really good note, so I hope y'all enjoyed the stats video. Hi, I don't know why the outro cut off, but as I was saying before, please let me know if there's any more questions that you have. The next video after this is going to be my college application process, so that's why I kind of wanted to condense this video into like only high school stuff. Do follow my social media. I kind of post the exact same content on TikTok, but it's more like story times and then like, I don't know, like college stuff. I really hope y'all enjoy this video. I'll see you in the next video that's, I think, gonna come out like in 2 days. So